Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going on a trip to Izmir and Alaçatı together. We started our journey in Izmir. On the first day, we walked around the streets near our hotel. Which eventually led us to a historical place called Agora. After that, we grabbed a quick sandwich for lunch and headed to Konak Square, where the famous Izmir clock tower is located. The atmosphere was beautiful, and the sea was not too far from there. Then, we visited the Kemeraltı Bazaar, which is nearby, and while we were there, it started to rain. Later, we went to the historical elevator, Asansör, which was a bit farther away. The Asansör is one of Izmir's famous landmarks and has free entry. We took the elevator up, and wow, it had such an amazing panoramic view of the entire city. The alley that led to the elevator was really beautiful, lined with cool little cafes. The next day, we took an intercity train from Basmani to Seljuk station. Once we arrived in Seljuk, we visited the House of the Virgin Mary. It was about a 10-minute drive from the train station. When we got there, we had to wait in a long line before we could go inside. Filming wasn't allowed inside the house, but it was really interesting, and the lush green surroundings gave off such a peaceful vibe. People had tied little charms and notes here. It was like a wall of wishes. I found it really fascinating. After that, we realized that even for short distances, taxis here are quite expensive, so we decided to walk back instead. The scenery along the way was beautiful, and guess what we saw? A gorgeous horse just standing there. We skipped the historical ruins of Ephesus and took the dolmuş to Şirince instead. Şirince was absolutely lovely, full of tiny shops selling souvenirs, local wine, handmade soaps, ice cream, and cute little cafes. For lunch, we went to a restaurant with a great view over the village, and it started raining while we were there, which made it even more cozy. Later, we stopped by a really cute cafe. By the way, the wines and soaps in Şirince are super famous, so of course, we did a little shopping before heading back. The next day, we hopped on an intercity train from Basmani to Denizli. The ride took about 4.5 hours. This photo? It's a mosque we passed by in Denizli. We took a dolmuş and headed to Pamukkale. At first, we walked past the ruins of Hierapolis, also known as the Holy City. It was built by a king around 190 BC and used to be full of temples and sacred buildings. Then we made our way to the stunning white travertine terraces of Pamukkale. These natural formations were created over time by the flow of hot mineral-rich spring water. The hot springs here are packed with calcium. When the water meets oxygen in the air, the calcium settles and forms those white travertine stones. You actually have to take off your shoes to walk in. Barefoot only. And honestly, walking through the warm water with bare feet, surrounded by that beauty, it felt amazing. I absolutely fell in love with this place. The next day, we decided to visit the Optimum shopping mall. It had a great variety of good brands. After that, we headed to Cordon Alsancak, which is a really nice area. We went by the pier to enjoy Izmir's beautiful sunset by the sea. Right across from the sea, there were lots of cool cafes and restaurants with a great vibe. The day after, we took the metro and bus to get to Alaçatı. Alaçatı is honestly such a beautiful and charming place, full of colorful houses and cute little shops. The whole town has a Greek island vibe and a super calm, peaceful atmosphere, perfect for a spring or summer getaway. The streets are lined with ice cream shops, souvenir stores, and stylish cafes and restaurants. It's also famous for its windmills, which have become kind of a symbol of the town. Here's the dinner I had on the first night. Manti, and it was delicious. The next morning, we had breakfast at the beautiful boutique hotel where we stayed. Then we took a dolmuş to Çeşme. We went down to the pier, and right in front of it, there was an interesting historic castle. After that, we headed to a stunning and peaceful beach. Overall, it was a really fun and memorable experience. That was our trip. We had an amazing time. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, it really means a lot.